A Real ID driver's license is a type of driver's license that meets the requirements set by the Real ID Act, a federal law passed in 2005. The law established new standards for state-issued driver's licenses and identification cards in an effort to improve the security and integrity of these documents. A Real ID driver's license is issued by a state that is in compliance with the Real ID Act, and it has a star in the top right corner of the card, indicating that it meets the federal standards. Real ID driver's license is an optional type of identification, and it is not mandatory for all citizens. To obtain a Real ID driver's license, individuals must provide additional documentation to verify their identity, such as a birth certificate, social security card, and proof of address. The license itself will have a number of security features to prevent fraud, such as microprinting, holograms, and ultraviolet images. A Real ID driver's license will be accepted as a valid form of identification for federal purposes, such as boarding a commercial flight, entering a federal building, or accessing a military base. It's important to note that not all states are currently in compliance with the Real ID Act, and if you live in a state that is not compliant, you will need an alternate form of identification to board a commercial flight or enter a federal building after the deadline. It's always a good idea to check with your local state's Department of Motor Vehicles.